Since I've made a video on Wayne Enterprises, I'm going to do a Marvel equivalent with Stark Industries, specifically from the Earth 616. Before I begin, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, all the info on Stark Industries comes from Marvel.fandom. I'll give you a little bit of background. Stark Industry, which trades with the name SIA on the New York Stock Exchange and STRK on NASDAQ, is an American global aerospace, defense, security, and advanced tech corporation. Beginning in the 19th century, when Dr. Isaac Stark Sr. turned his manufacturing and engineering business into a global superpower. After his death, the company changed hands multiple times, leading eventually to Howard Stark Jr., who obtained full control after his brother Edward sold him his shares. He turned it into a munitions development leader and branched out into other scientific fields. He provided weapons, tech, and vehicles, including the helicarrier, through the use of Stark Industries to S.H.I.E.L.D. After his death, along with his wife Maria Stark, the company fell into their adopted son, Anthony Tony Stark's hands, who gained multiple lucrative contracts with both corporations and the government, and aggressively developed new tech, including the rebuild of the Iron Man suit to its recognizable image. Now, I went through the Marvel fandom page for the Earth 616 Stark Industries, and besides giving some locations and facilities along with what kind of devices they built, there isn't much on any specifics of what the company really does. So I had an idea, which is to compare it to a real world company and go through their specifics. The one I landed on was Lockheed Martin. It seems to be a good choice, as its Wikipedia definition is eerily similar to Stark Industries' definition. It reads, an American aerospace, arms, defense, information security, and technological corporation with worldwide interests. It seems to be the biggest defense contractor, as it's on multiple lists in terms of defense revenue, with Bloomberg Government indicating that Lockheed Martin Corp obligations equal $40.2 billion. The first subsidiary is Lockheed Martin's Advanced Development Programs, with a pseudonym of Skunk Works. The term is usually to describe a group within an organization that is given a high degree of autonomy, unhampered by bureaucracy, usually working on a task for advanced or secret projects. Skunk Works is responsible for a number of aircrafts, including the P-80 Shooting Star, which is the first operational jet fighter used by the United States Army Air Forces, and has developed other ones like SR-71 Blackbird, the F-117 Nighthawk, the F-22 Raptor, and more. This, combined with Lockheed Martin Aeronautics, which is a major unit for Lockheed Martin, which, by the way, has designed and built numerous different military aircrafts like the C-130 Hercules or the C-141 Starlifter, would make up something similar to Stark Industries' aerospace division. The next subsidiary is Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control, one of the four core businesses for the company Lockheed Martin. They provide air and missile defense systems, tactical missiles, and air-to-ground precision strike weapon systems, along with logistics, fire control, engineering support, integration services, manned and unmanned ground vehicles, and a bunch of other stuff. This would be similar to Stark Industries' missile launch facility, and whichever facility makes their missiles before Tony Stark shuts it down. The next is Lockheed Martin Rotary and Mission Systems, which provide a multitude of different systems for different products that they sell. Some examples include the Aegis Combat System, the Mk-41 Vertical Launching System, the Desert Hawk UAV, which is an unmanned drone I believe, and much more. This is similar to how Howard Stark provided logistics and support to the products that he gave to S.H.I.E.L.D. when he co-founded it. Next is Lockheed Martin Space, another one of their four major business divisions. Some of their notable products are commercial and military satellites, space probes, missile defense systems, and NASA's Orion spacecraft and the Space Shuttle External Tank. This would also fall under Stark Industries' Aerospace Division, as in one case the Mass Marauder tried to steal the first operational space shuttle capable of both space flight and normal airplane use. And just like how Stark Industries has foreign divisions, so does Lockheed Martin, such as Lockheed Martin Canada, Lockheed Martin Australia, Lockheed Martin UK, and more. And just like many tech companies, they also have their own R&D division called Lockheed Martin Advanced Technology Laboratories. They also do joint ventures with other companies like Boeing, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, I think it's called, GE and Rolls-Royce, among others. So overall, I would assume that Stark Industries builds planes, military and commercial. They would build weapons, like missiles and drones, and then they would build the defense systems or launch systems or whatever systems needed for those technological devices to properly work. And finally, for a rough estimate on how much Stark Industries is worth, it is hard to say, just like with Wayne Enterprises, and there seems to be a lot of ups and downs. For example, when looking at Lockheed Martin, two of its biggest divisions include making military products, and if Tony Stark shuts down the arms division, it could take a big hit. But transitioning into just a tech company can also increase profits, so it's kind of hard to tell. And because they're also using much more advanced technology than in our real world, I would estimate at the minimum at $110 billion in market cap, which is the exact amount at the time of this recording for Lockheed Martin. But it can easily surmise to about $500 to even $1 trillion. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.